Most people trade their time for money. But the wealthy understand a deeper truth. Real freedom begins when your assets start paying you, not the other way around. Do not work for money. Make money work for you. The rich are not smarter. They simply understand systems that multiply value over time. Assets are the machines that work when you do not. They create freedom, not just income. As Warren Buffett said, if you do not find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. This audiobook, How to Build Assets That Pay You Forever, reveals the mindset, principles, and practical steps to build streams of income that never stop flowing. It is not about luck or timing, it is about design. The wealthy understand this simple truth. The poor work for money. The rich make money work for them. This is your turning point, the moment you stop living for paychecks and start building permanence. Every lesson in this audiobook will show you how to create assets that serve you for life. This is not a motivational speech. It is a brutal diagnosis. You are likely trapped. You are trading precious life for fleeting cash. This introduction is your wake-up call to the reality of the paycheck prison and the false promise of job security. It is time to understand the enemy, dependence, and it is time to arm yourself with the truth. Before the day rushes in, take a moment to like the video and subscribe, only if you truly enjoy what I am doing here. And in the comments, write your location, your time zone, and the time right now. Chapter 1. The Asset Awakening. Beyond the time for money trap. Most people live in a prison they built themselves. This prison has invisible walls. It is called the time for money trap. You give your hours, your energy, your very life force in exchange for a fixed amount of cash. This is the fundamental flaw in how most people view work and money. They believe a salary provides security. This is an illusion. A salary provides only enough to keep you coming back. It secures your dependence, not your freedom. Think about it. Your time is finite. You have only so many hours in a day, so many days in a life. When you trade your time for money, you are selling a non-renewable resource. Every hour you spend at a job, working for someone else, is an hour you cannot spend building something for yourself. This leaves you perpetually reliant. If you stop working, the money stops. This is not security. This is a leash. The hidden cost of this trap is immense. It is the cost of missed opportunities. It is the cost of a life not fully lived. Most people fail to see the difference between income-generating activities and true asset building. An income-generating activity might be a job, a freelance gig, or a consulting project. You do the work, you get paid. This is active income. It stops when you stop. An asset, however, continues to pay you or grow in value even when you are not actively working on it. This is the crucial distinction. This is the shift you must make. You must stop trading your life for fleeting cash and start building something that pays you forever. Weak mindset. Most people believe they need a job to survive. They think their income must come directly from their hours. They are slaves to the clock. They see their paycheck as the only way to pay bills. They spend their income as soon as it arrives. They are trapped by the immediate need for cash, never looking beyond the next pay cycle. They confuse activity with progress. They believe working harder means earning more, but they never escape the time limit. They chase promotions, never ownership. They remain in the comfort of a steady, yet limited, income. This mindset keeps them forever bound to the demands of others. Strong mindset. You, the winner, understand that your value is not tied to your time. You know you must build systems and resources that generate income independently. You are the master of your destiny, not a slave to the clock. You see every dollar as a tool. You use your time strategically. You build machines that work for you. You understand that true wealth comes from owning things that produce, not from selling your hours. You prioritize building over earning. You seek to create, to own, to multiply. You do not ask for a bigger slice of someone else's pie. You bake your own. This mindset frees you from the daily grind. It builds lasting power. Your action plan to break free begins now. 1. Audit your time. For the next 7 days, track every hour you spend. Be honest. How many hours are you truly working for money, punching a clock for someone else? How many hours are you spending on activities that will build value for your future, for your freedom? Write it down. See the brutal truth. See how much of your life is being sold, not invested. This is not about judgment. It is about clarity. You cannot change what you do not measure. 2. Define asset. Understand this clearly. An asset is anything that puts money in your pocket without your direct, continuous labor. It is a rental property that collects rent. It is a business that runs itself. It is a book you wrote that sells copies every day. It is an investment that pays you dividends. It is a skill you developed that can be packaged and sold many times over. It is a piece of land that grows in value. It is something you own that works for you. Do not confuse it with a high-paying job. A job is not an asset. It is an income stream dependent on your presence. 3. Identify liabilities. Just as important as knowing what an asset is, you must know what a liability is. A liability is anything that takes money out of your pocket. This might seem simple, but most people fail to recognize their liabilities. A new car, for instance, is often a liability. It loses value. It costs money to maintain, to insure, to fuel. It takes money from you. High-interest debt, like credit card debt, is a massive liability. It steals your future earnings. A large, expensive house that strains your finances, requiring constant repairs and high taxes, can also be a liability if it does not produce income. Be ruthless in identifying these drains on your financial life. 4. Commit to the shift. This is a mental battle. You must make the conscious, unyielding decision to prioritize asset acquisition over mere income earning. It means saying no to instant gratification. It means delaying pleasure for long-term power. It means changing your identity from an employee to an owner, from a consumer to a producer. This commitment is not a suggestion. It is a command. It is the foundation of your new life. Without this deep resolve, you will revert to old habits, forever stuck in the trap. Your time is finite. Your assets are eternal. Choose wisely where you invest your life. Chapter 2. Forge your war chest. The discipline of saving and strategic allocation. Most people are victims of a pervasive consumer culture. This culture drains their resources before they even realize what is happening. They are constantly told to buy, to consume, to keep up with others. This leads to a profound lack of financial discipline. Impulse spending becomes a habit. Instant gratification becomes the default. They fail to build a robust financial foundation because every dollar that comes in is quickly sent out. This is a cycle of weakness. There is a common misconception that you need a lot of money to start investing, to start building assets. This is a lie. This belief keeps people from ever starting. They wait for a large sum, which rarely comes, or they spend what little they have, thinking it is too small to matter. This is a grave error. Every single dollar is a potential soldier in your war for financial freedom. But most people send their soldiers to die on the battlefield of unnecessary purchases. Then there is the fear of scarcity. This fear manifests in two destructive ways. Some people hoard money, letting it sit idle, losing value to inflation, too afraid to deploy it. Others, out of the same fear, spend recklessly, believing they must enjoy it now before it is gone. Both approaches are wrong. Your money is a tool. It must be used with purpose. It must be deployed strategically. Without discipline, your financial future is not a path you design, but a current that carries you wherever it chooses. You must take control. Weak mindset. Most people will tell themselves, "I will save when I have extra money." They believe they deserve to spend their money on whatever they desire in the moment. This is the mindset of instant gratification. They see saving as a sacrifice, not an investment. They buy things they do not need, with money they do not have, to impress people they do not even like. They prioritize today's fleeting pleasure over tomorrow's lasting freedom. They are slaves to their desires, their emotions, and the marketing messages that bombard them daily. They are consumers, not creators. Their desires dictate their actions, leaving them forever chasing the next purchase, never truly building. This path leads to perpetual financial struggle and dependence. Strong mindset. You, the winner, declare, "I pay myself first." You understand that every dollar is a soldier to be deployed for your financial freedom. This is strategic discipline. You do not spend what is left after you save. You save what is needed first, then spend what is left. You see money as a resource, a tool, a means to an end. Your ultimate freedom. You delay gratification because you understand the power of compounding, the long-term strength of a growing war chest. You are a general, commanding your financial army. You are a producer, not just a consumer. Your long-term vision dictates your short-term actions. You are disciplined, patient, and precise. This mindset builds an unshakable foundation for your future. Your action plan for forging your war chest requires immediate, unwavering action. 1. The 10% rule. This is a minimum. Automate saving at least 10% of every single income stream you receive. Non-negotiable. This is not a suggestion. It is a law. Before you pay any bill, before you buy any coffee, before you spend a single dollar on anything else, 10% of your income goes into a separate savings or investment account. Set up an automatic transfer the day your paycheck arrives. Make it invisible. Make it mandatory. If you earn $100, $10 go to your future self. If you earn $1,000, $100 go to your future self. This is your first and most important financial command. 2. Cut the fat. Ruthlessly eliminate unnecessary expenses. Go through your bank statements. Where is your money going? Distinguish needs from wants. A need is food, shelter, basic clothing, transportation to work. A want is an expensive coffee, a new gadget you do not require, a subscription you barely use, eating out every night. Be brutal. Cut subscriptions. Cook at home. Question every purchase. Every dollar saved is a dollar you can deploy as a soldier. This is not about deprivation. It is about strategic reallocation of your resources towards your freedom. You are not denying yourself. You are empowering yourself. 3. Emergency fund first. Before you even think about investing in risky assets, you must build a 3 to 6 month cash reserve. This is your foundation. This is your shield. This fund should cover your essential living expenses for 3 to 6 months if your income suddenly stopped. This is not for pleasure. It is for protection. It provides peace of mind. It allows you to make calm, rational decisions during a crisis instead of panicked, desperate ones. Without this shield, any unexpected event can wipe out your progress and force you back into the time for money trap. Build this first. It is non-negotiable. 4. Learn basic investing. Once your emergency fund is solid, start investing. You do not need to be a financial genius. Understand simple, low-cost index funds or exchange-traded funds, ETFs. These are ways to invest in many companies at once, reducing risk. They are easy to understand and manage. Start small. Start now. Even $50 a month, consistently invested, will grow significantly over time due to the power of compounding. Do not wait for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is always now. Educate yourself on the basics. Many online platforms offer easy ways to begin. Your money must work for you, not sit idle. Your discipline today is your freedom tomorrow. Hoard your capital, then deploy it with precision. Chapter 3. Your first brick. Starting small, building real. Most people dream of grand empires. They envision massive investments. They wait for the perfect moment. They wait for a huge sum of money. This is a trap. This is paralysis by analysis. You are waiting for conditions that may never arrive. You are using "not enough" as an excuse for no action. This is a weakness. This is a failure of will. The world tells you that asset building is for the wealthy. It tells you that it is for the exceptionally intelligent. This is a lie. This is a comforting falsehood. It allows you to remain stagnant. It allows you to avoid the hard work. It allows you to avoid discomfort. You do not need millions to begin. You do not need a genius IQ. You need discipline. You need a clear vision. You need the courage to take the first step. Most people look at the mountain. They see its height. They feel overwhelmed. They do not start the climb. They believe the first step must be a giant leap. They are wrong. The first step is always small. It is a single brick. It is a single deliberate action. They overlook simple avenues. They dismiss small opportunities. They think small gains are not worth their time. This is a critical error. This is why they remain stuck. Your path is different. You will not wait. You will not make excuses. You will understand that momentum is built. It is not given. It starts with one step. It starts with one brick. The weak mindset says, "I cannot start now. It is too complicated. I do not have enough." This is the voice of your inner slave. It seeks comfort. It seeks delay. It seeks to keep you dependent. This mindset sees obstacles. It exaggerates them. It creates a fortress of excuses around inaction. It tells you that perfection is required. It tells you that failure is final. This is a lie designed to keep you small. It is a lie designed to keep you bound to your current limitations. It is a lie that whispers, tomorrow. But tomorrow never comes for the procrastinator. The strong mindset declares, I will start with what I have, where I am. Every small step builds momentum. This is the voice of the master. It demands action. It embraces the present moment. It understands that progress, not perfection, is the goal. This mindset sees solutions. It breaks down large tasks. It finds the smallest possible first step. It understands that consistency compounds. It knows that even a tiny snowball rolling downhill will become an avalanche. You do not need to see the entire path. You only need to see the next step. You only need to lay the next brick. Your action plan begins now. No more delay, no more excuses. First, identify micro-assets. What does this mean? It means looking for small, low-barrier entry points. Do not seek the grand investment. Seek the accessible one. A high-yield savings account is a micro-asset. It pays you a small amount for your stored capital. It is not glamorous. It is foundational. A small dividend stock is a micro-asset. You buy a few shares. The company pays you a tiny portion of its profits. This is money working for you. This is an asset. Consider a simple freelance skill. Do you write? Do you design? Do you organize? Can you teach a basic subject? These are skills. They can be monetized. Offer your service for a small fee. This generates income. That income is capital. That capital can then be saved. It can then be invested. This is not about becoming a full-time freelancer. It is about generating initial capital. It is about proving to yourself that you can create value. It is about taking control of your income generation. It is about shifting your mindset from being paid for a fixed schedule to being paid for delivering value. This is a fundamental change. It is a powerful change. It puts you in command. It forces you to think like an owner, not an employee. Second, automate small investments. Most people rely on willpower. Willpower is finite. Willpower will fail you. You must remove the decision. You must remove the friction. Set up recurring transfers. Even if it is just $50 a month. Even if it is $25 a week. Set it to move from your checking account to an investment account. Do this automatically. You will not miss the money. Your future self will thank you. This is discipline without daily effort. This is strategy. This is consistency. This is how assets are built over time. This is how the small snowball begins its journey. This is how you defeat your own procrastination. This is how you defeat your own impulse to spend. You make the decision once. The system executes it forever. This is leverage over your own weaknesses. This is a powerful tool. Use it. Third, monetize a current skill. Look at what you already do well. What problems do you solve for others? What knowledge do you possess? Can you teach someone something simple? Can you create a basic guide? Can you offer a one-time consultation? This is not about building a new career. This is about generating additional income. This income is not for spending. This income is for saving. This income is for investing. This income is your fuel for asset acquisition. Do not underestimate the power of $100 extra. Do not underestimate the power of $1,000 extra. These amounts, consistently generated and strategically deployed, become the foundation of your future. They are your first bricks. They are small. They are real. They are tangible proof of your capability. They are proof that you can create value beyond your regular paycheck. Fourth, understand debt as a barrier. Most people carry debt. They carry credit card debt. They carry personal loans. This debt is a liability. It takes money out of your pocket. It charges you interest. This interest is a tax on your future. It steals your potential capital. You cannot build assets effectively while servicing high-interest debt. This is like trying to fill a bucket with a hole in the bottom. You must plug the hole first. Aggressively tackle high-interest debt. Make it your enemy. Attack it with focus. Attack it with urgency. Every dollar paid towards high-interest debt is a dollar freed. It is a dollar that can then be deployed as a soldier for your financial freedom. It is a dollar that can start building assets. This is not optional. This is foundational. You cannot build on quicksand. You must have solid ground. Eliminate consumer debt. Eliminate any debt that does not serve to acquire a truly income-generating asset. This is a non-negotiable step. This is a declaration of war against financial servitude. Your time is finite. Your assets are eternal. Choose wisely where you invest your life. Chapter 4. The Leverage Machine. Making your effort multiply. Most people believe in hard work. They believe in grinding. They believe in doing it all themselves. They wear their exhaustion as a badge of honor. This is a trap. This is a self-imposed limitation. Your time is finite. Your energy is finite. You cannot do everything. You cannot be everywhere. This do-it-all-yourself mentality will lead to burnout. It will lead to stagnation. It will prevent true growth. You will hit a ceiling. Your personal effort has limits. Your personal time has limits. Most people fail to understand leverage. They think it is only for the powerful. They think it is only for the rich. They fear delegating. They fear outsourcing. They fear trusting systems. They say, if I want it done right, I have to do it myself. This is a profound weakness. This is a misunderstanding of how real wealth is built. Real wealth is built through multiplication. It is built through systems. It is built through the intelligent deployment of resources beyond your own direct time and effort. You cannot scale yourself. You can scale your systems. You can scale your impact through others. The weak mindset proclaims, if I want it done right, I have to do it myself. This is the mentality of the micromanager. This is the mentality of the lone wolf. It is a self-imposed limitation. It stems from a lack of trust. It stems from a fear of losing control. It stems from a misunderstanding of personal capacity. This mindset keeps you small. It keeps you overwhelmed. It keeps you trading your precious time for every single outcome. It is a recipe for stagnation. It prevents you from focusing on what truly matters. It prevents you from becoming a strategist. It keeps you a mere technician. The strong mindset asserts, I will build systems and empower others to amplify my efforts and create more value. This is the mentality of the architect. This is the mentality of the leader. It understands that true power comes from multiplication. It understands that your greatest asset is your ability to design and direct. This mindset embraces trust. It embraces delegation. It embraces the power of technology. It frees you from the mundane. It allows you to focus on high-impact activities. It allows you to scale your vision. It allows you to build something far larger than yourself. It transforms you from a laborer into a builder of machines. Your action plan for leverage begins now. First, identify repetitive tasks. Look at your daily routine. Look at your weekly routine. What tasks do you do repeatedly? What tasks are necessary but do not require your unique genius? Do you spend hours on email? Do you manage your social media? Do you perform data entry? Do you organize files? These are prime candidates for automation or delegation. List them. Be ruthless in your assessment. Every minute you spend on a task that someone else or some system could handle is a minute stolen from your high-value work. It is a minute stolen from asset building. It is a minute stolen from your freedom. Second, learn to delegate. This is a skill. It requires practice. Start with small, low-risk tasks. Delegate the simplest things first. The goal is not perfection. The goal is progress. Understand the principle of comparative advantage. Someone else can perform a task more efficiently or at a lower cost than you can. This frees your time. This frees your mental energy. It allows you to focus on your unique contributions. It allows you to focus on the strategic work that only you can do. It allows you to build assets. Do not think of delegation as giving up control. Think of it as intelligent resource allocation. Think of it as multiplying your output. This is a fundamental shift in how you operate. It is essential for scaling. It is essential for true freedom. Third, embrace technology. Technology is your ally. It is a silent, tireless worker. Utilize software and tools to automate processes. Are you still manually scheduling appointments? Use an online calendar tool. Are you manually sending follow-up emails? Use an automated email sequence. Are you manually tracking your finances? Use budgeting software. Technology can automate marketing. It can automate customer service. It can automate data analysis. It can automate communication. These tools are not luxuries. They are necessities for the modern asset builder. They amplify your efforts. They reduce your workload. They allow you to scale without adding more of your own finite time. Learn them. Implement them. Make them work for you. This is how you build an army of digital assistants. This is how you make your effort multiply exponentially. Fourth, understand financial leverage. This is a powerful concept. It is often misunderstood. In its simplest form, financial leverage means using borrowed money to acquire assets. You use a mortgage to buy a property. The property generates rental income. It appreciates in value. You are using the bank's money to build your wealth. This is a tool. Like any tool, it can be misused. It requires discipline. It requires careful calculation. It requires a clear understanding of risk. This is not about reckless borrowing. This is about strategic deployment of capital. It allows you to acquire larger assets faster than if you relied solely on your own savings. It accelerates your asset acquisition journey. It must be used with caution. It must be used with intelligence. But when used correctly, it is one of the most powerful engines of wealth creation. It is how you make a small amount of your own capital control a much larger amount of value. This is true multiplication. Your individual effort is finite. Your leveraged impact is limitless. Master the art of multiplication. Chapter 5. The Unseen Force. Cultivating your skill. Asset most people stop learning after school. They believe their education is complete. They cling to old knowledge. They rely on past achievements. This is stagnation. This is a death sentence in a rapidly changing world. The world does not stand still. Industries evolve. Technologies emerge. New problems demand new solutions. If you are not learning, you are falling behind. If you are not adapting, you are becoming obsolete. This is a harsh truth. It is an unyielding reality. Most people fear change. They fear the unknown. They resist new ideas. They become comfortable in their routines. This comfort is a cage. It prevents growth. It prevents innovation. It prevents the acquisition of new, valuable skills. They fail to understand that their mind is their greatest asset. It is the ultimate generator of all other assets. A stagnant mind produces stagnant results. A mind that refuses to learn will eventually find its skills devalued. Its earning potential will diminish. Its ability to create new assets will wither. The weak mindset says, "I know enough. Learning is for school." This is the voice of complacency. It is the voice of self-satisfaction. It is the voice that leads to obsolescence. This mindset fears new challenges. It avoids discomfort. It believes that past success guarantees future success. It does not understand that the world constantly demands more. It does not understand that knowledge itself is an asset. And like any asset, it must be maintained. It must be upgraded. It must be expanded. This mindset sees learning as a burden. It sees effort as unnecessary. It chooses the path of least resistance, which ultimately leads to the greatest struggle. The strong mindset declares, "My mind is my greatest asset. I am a lifelong student, constantly upgrading my capabilities." This is the voice of the strategist. This is the voice of the builder. It understands that continuous growth is essential. It embraces discomfort. It seeks out new knowledge. It sees every challenge as an opportunity to learn. This mindset understands that the most valuable asset you possess is your ability to learn, adapt, and create. It knows that investing in your mind yields the highest returns. It knows that new skills open new doors. It knows that intellectual capital is the foundation for all other forms of capital. This mindset is resilient. It is adaptable. It is perpetually evolving. It is the engine of true asset creation. Your action plan for cultivating your skill asset begins now. First, identify high-demand skills. Do not just learn for the sake of learning. Learn strategically. Research skills that are currently valuable in the market. Look for skills that are transferable. Look for skills that can directly contribute to asset creation. Examples include digital marketing, coding, data analysis, sales, copywriting, video editing, public speaking, or complex problem solving. These are not just job skills. These are asset-building skills. They allow you to create products. They allow you to reach audiences. They allow you to build systems. They allow you to generate income that can then be invested. Focus on skills that solve real problems. Focus on skills that create tangible value. This is a strategic investment in yourself. It is the most profitable investment you will ever make. Second, dedicate learning time. Your schedule is a reflection of your priorities. If learning is not scheduled, it will not happen. Allocate specific time each week for learning. This is non-negotiable. Treat it like a critical business meeting. It could be 30 minutes every morning. It could be 2 hours every Saturday. Read books. Take online courses. Listen to educational podcasts. Engage with thought leaders. This is not passive consumption. This is active engagement. This is deliberate practice. This is how you forge new mental pathways. This is how you acquire new tools for your arsenal. This consistent effort over time will transform your capabilities. It will make you more valuable. It will make you more effective. It will make you a more formidable asset builder. Third, practice and application. Knowledge without action is useless. It is a burden. It is dead weight. You must immediately apply what you learn. Read a book on sales. Go out and practice selling something. Learn a new software. Use it on a real project. Study a new marketing strategy. Implement it for your own small venture. Application solidifies learning. It reveals gaps in your understanding. It forces you to adapt. It transforms theoretical knowledge into practical skill. This is how you build mastery. This is how you truly internalize new capabilities. Do not just collect information. Deploy it. Test it. Refine it. This is the crucible where true skill is forged. This is where your intellectual assets become productive. Fourth, network strategically. Connect with others who are building assets. Seek out mentors. Engage with peers who share your ambition. Learn from their experiences. Understand their successes. Understand their failures. A network is not just about who you know. It is about what you learn from them. It is about the insights you gain. It is about the opportunities that arise from collaboration. These connections provide different perspectives. They provide guidance. They provide accountability. They accelerate your learning curve. They expose you to new ideas and strategies that you might not discover on your own. Your network is an extension of your own intelligence. Cultivate it with purpose. Cultivate it with intent. Invest in your mind, for it is the ultimate generator of all other assets. Stagnate, and you perish. Chapter 6. The Digital Forge. Crafting online assets that work while you don't. Most people see the internet as a playground. They spend hours consuming. They scroll. They watch. They are entertained. They are distracted. This is a profound error. This is a failure to understand power. You will not make this mistake. The internet is not merely for entertainment. It is a vast, open forge. It is a factory without walls. It allows you to build. It allows you to create. It allows you to reach millions with minimal cost. Most people dismiss this power. They fear what they do not understand. They see get-rich-quick schemes and turn away from all opportunity. They believe it is too complicated. They think it is only for the young or the tech-savvy. This thinking is weak. It limits your potential. It keeps you chained to your time for money trap. You will not be held back by fear. You will not be paralyzed by lack of understanding. You will learn. You will adapt. You will build. The digital realm offers scalability. It offers global reach. A physical business serves a local area. A digital asset serves the world. It works while you sleep. It generates income when you are not actively present. This is the essence of an asset. This is your goal. Weak mindset. Most people say, "The internet is for others. I do not understand it." They choose ignorance. They choose to remain small. They choose to be consumers, never creators. They let fear dictate their actions. They see a new tool and they shrink from it. They believe their skills are not digital. They think they have nothing to offer online. This is a self-imposed prison. It is a surrender to comfort. It is a betrayal of your own potential. They remain trapped in the physical world, trading hours for dollars, while the digital world offers freedom. They ignore the biggest shift in human history. They fall behind. They become obsolete. Strong mindset. You say, "The internet is a vast frontier for asset creation. I will learn to build there." You embrace innovation. You seek expansion. You understand that knowledge is power, and action is its application. You see the digital space as an extension of your will. You learn the language of the internet. You learn its tools. You understand its reach. You are not afraid to experiment. You are not afraid to fail and learn. You know that every new skill learned, every new platform mastered, adds another brick to your digital fortress. You recognize that your value is not limited by geography or time zones. You are a builder. You are an innovator. You are an expander. You leverage technology. You make it serve you. You control this tool. Your action plan is clear. First, consider content creation. This is simpler than you think. You have knowledge. You have experiences. You have a unique perspective. Share it. Start a blog. Write short articles about a topic you know well. Start a simple podcast. Record your thoughts using your phone. Start a YouTube channel. Create short videos explaining a process or sharing insights. Do not aim for perfection. Aim for consistency. This content, over time, builds an audience. An audience is an asset. It creates trust. It establishes your authority. It generates leads. It opens doors. It is a machine that attracts people to you without your direct, continuous effort. Each piece of content is a digital employee working for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It does not ask for a paycheck. It asks only for your initial effort. This is leverage. This is how you escape the time for money trap. Second, craft digital products. Once you have knowledge, you can package it. Create and sell simple ebooks. These can be short guides, checklists, or step-by-step instructions. Turn a skill you possess into an online course. Even a small, focused course can provide immense value to others. Think about templates. If you are good at creating spreadsheets, offer them. If you design simple graphics, sell them. These products require one-time effort. You build them once. They can then be sold repeatedly to many people for years. This is true passive income. This is an asset that pays you while you are doing other things. It is a machine that prints money, not for free, but from your initial investment of time and skill. You are creating intellectual property. You are converting your knowledge into a tangible digital asset. Third, learn the basics of affiliate marketing. This means promoting other people's products or services. When someone buys through your unique link, you earn a commission. This is a powerful form of leverage. You do not need to create a product. You do not need to handle customer service. You simply connect buyers with sellers, but you must do it with integrity. Promote only what you genuinely believe in. Promote what you use. Promote what adds value. Your audience trusts you. Do not betray that trust for a quick dollar. This builds another income stream. It diversifies your digital assets. It allows you to benefit from the efforts of others while providing value to your own audience. It is about strategic partnership. Fourth, build a simple website. This is your digital headquarters. Social media platforms can change their rules. They can vanish. Your website is yours. You control it. It is your permanent address on the internet. Use it to showcase your content. Use it to sell your digital products. Use it to collect email addresses from your audience. These email addresses are a direct line to your most engaged followers. This list is a powerful asset. It allows you to communicate directly. It gives you independence from external platforms. Your website is your digital storefront. It is your digital fortress. It is where you consolidate your digital assets. It is a statement of your permanence in the digital world. Building online assets requires discipline. It requires patience. It requires consistent effort. But the rewards are immense. You are building freedom. You are building income streams that are not tied to your physical presence. You are leveraging the most powerful tool of our age. Do not squander this opportunity. Do not let fear hold you back. Your time is finite. Your assets are eternal. Choose wisely where you invest your life. The digital realm is an infinite factory. Learn to build within it, and your reach will know no bounds. Chapter 7. The Real Estate Anchor. Tangible wealth. Enduring income. Most people view real estate through a lens of fear. They see the large numbers. They see the complexity. They hear stories of market crashes. They believe it is only for the super rich. They think it requires immense capital to even begin. This is a narrow view. This is a limiting belief. This prevents them from acquiring one of the most stable and powerful asset classes available. You will not be like most people. You understand that fear is an advisor, not a master. You understand that knowledge overcomes fear. Real estate offers tangible value. It is physical. You can touch it. You can see it. You can control it. It provides enduring income. It can appreciate in value over time. It offers tax benefits. It is a proven path to wealth. Most people are afraid of debt. They confuse good debt with bad debt. Good debt is used to acquire income-producing assets. Bad debt is used to buy liabilities that take money from your pocket. Real estate, when acquired wisely, uses good debt. It is a powerful tool. The problem for most people is paralysis. They wait for the perfect time. They wait until they have enough money. They never start. They overlook the steady, long-term wealth-building potential of physical property. They are scared of maintenance. They are scared of tenants. They are scared of market fluctuations. They focus on the problems, not the solutions. They see obstacles, not opportunities. This mindset keeps them from building true, lasting wealth. Weak mindset. Most people say, real estate is too risky. It is too expensive. It is too complicated. They listen to the news. They listen to the skeptics. They believe the myths. They see only the downside. They want instant gratification. Real estate is a long game. They are afraid of commitment. They are afraid of responsibility. They do not want to fix a leaky faucet. They do not want to manage tenants. They would rather rent forever, paying someone else's mortgage, than build their own equity. They fail to see that every rent payment is money leaving their pocket, building someone else's asset, not their own. They remain renters, forever dependent. Strong mindset. You say, real estate offers tangible value and consistent income. I will learn its principles and acquire it strategically. You see the long-term game. You understand that challenges are part of any venture. You are willing to learn. You are willing to solve problems. You recognize that real estate is a powerful engine for wealth creation. You understand that inflation erodes the value of money, but often increases the value of property. You know that tenants can pay down your mortgage, building your equity over time. You are willing to put in the work. You are willing to take calculated risks. You are willing to be a landlord, a manager, a problem solver. You are building an anchor for your financial freedom. You are securing a piece of the world. Your action plan for real estate is as follows. First, understand the basics. What is rental income? This is the money tenants pay you each month. What is property value appreciation? This is when the property increases in value over time. What is simple financing, like a mortgage? This is money you borrow from a bank to buy the property. The bank owns part of it until you pay it back. You use other people's money, the bank's money, to acquire a large asset. Then, your tenants pay that money back for you. This is powerful. This is how you leverage. Understand these core concepts. They are not complicated. They are fundamental. They are the rules of the game. Second, start small. Do not aim for a mansion on your first deal. Consider a multifamily home where you live in one unit and rent out the others. This is called house hacking. Your tenants' rent payments can cover a large portion, or even all, of your mortgage. This dramatically reduces your housing costs. This frees up your own money to invest elsewhere. Or, look for a small, single-family rental property in a good area. Focus on properties that generate positive cash flow. This means the rent you receive is more than your mortgage, taxes, insurance, and maintenance costs. Start with a manageable property. Learn the ropes. Build your confidence. Every journey begins with a first step. Third, research your local market. Do not buy blindly. Understand property values in your chosen area. What are similar homes selling for? What is the rental demand? Are there many people looking to rent? What are typical rents for properties like yours? What are the job growth trends? What are the population trends? These factors tell you if it is a good investment. This is due diligence. This is critical. You must know your battlefield before you enter the fight. Talk to local real estate agents. Look at online listings. Drive through neighborhoods. Become an expert in your chosen area. Fourth, consider real estate investment trusts, or REITs. This is a way to invest in real estate without directly owning or managing property. REITs are companies that own, operate, or finance income-producing real estate. You buy shares in these companies, like you would buy shares in any other company. They often pay out a large portion of their income to shareholders as dividends. This allows you to get exposure to real estate and receive income without the responsibilities of being a landlord. It is a good option for diversification or for those who want to start small before buying physical property. It is a way to participate in the real estate market with less direct effort. It is another tool in your war chest. Real estate is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It is a get-rich-slow, but sure, scheme. It requires patience. It requires discipline. It requires a long-term mindset. But it builds tangible wealth. It provides enduring income. It is an anchor. It is a foundation. It is a powerful asset that can serve you for life. Do not let fear or ignorance keep you from this path. own the ground beneath your feet, and you own a piece of tomorrow. Tangible assets anchor your freedom. Chapter 8. The Shield and the Sword. Protecting your assets. Future-proofing your fortune. You have worked. You have built. You have acquired assets. This is good. But the journey is not over. It has merely shifted. Most people, once they achieve some success, become complacent. They believe the hard part is done. They relax their vigilance. They assume growth will continue indefinitely. They fail to protect what they have built. This is a fatal error. This is a weakness you cannot afford. The world is uncertain. Markets fluctuate. Economies shift. Unforeseen events occur. Risks are everywhere. To build assets without protecting them is like constructing a magnificent house without a roof. It will eventually be exposed to the elements and crumble. You must be both the builder and the guard. You must wield both the sword of growth and the shield of protection. Your fortune is not future-proofed by chance. It is future-proofed by design. The problem for most people is their naive belief in stability. They think what worked yesterday will work tomorrow. They ignore potential threats. They put all their eggs in one basket. They fail to diversify. They do not understand insurance. They do not stay informed. They are reactive, not proactive. When a storm hits, they are unprepared. They lose what they worked so hard to gain. This is a failure of foresight. This is a failure of discipline. This is a failure to understand the Stoic principle of anticipating challenges. Weak mindset. Most people say, "I have built it. Now I can relax. Nothing will go wrong." They embrace naivete. They become vulnerable. They assume good times will last forever. They are blindsided by market downturns. They are devastated by unexpected events. They lose their assets because they did not build defenses. They believe in luck, not preparation. They are emotional in their responses, selling low, buying high. They do not have a plan for when things go wrong. They are lambs to the financial slaughter. They are not resilient. They are broken by adversity. Strong mindset. You say, "I build with foresight. I protect what I have and adapt to every challenge." You embody resilience. You practice strategic defense. You expect trouble. You prepare for it. You understand that risk is inherent, but it can be managed. You build multiple layers of protection around your assets. You diversify your holdings. You stay informed. You are proactive. You anticipate challenges and develop contingency plans. When the storm hits, you are ready. You do not panic. You execute your plan. You recover faster. You emerge stronger. You understand that true strength comes from anticipating and preparing, not just reacting. You are a warrior, constantly guarding your fortress. Your action plan for protection is vital. First, diversify your assets. Do not put all your eggs in one basket. If one asset performs poorly or even fails, your entire fortune is not lost. Spread your investments across different types of assets. This means stocks, real estate, digital assets, and possibly even commodities like gold. Spread them across different industries. Do not invest only in technology or only in energy. Spread them across different geographies. Do not invest only in your home country. This reduces your risk. This creates a stronger, more stable portfolio. Think of it like a military strategy. You do not commit all your forces to one battle. You spread them out. You have reserves. You have multiple lines of defense. This is wise. This is essential. Second, understand basic insurance. Insurance is your shield. It protects your physical assets. It protects your health. It protects you from liability. If your rental property burns down, insurance rebuilds it. If you get sick, health insurance helps pay your medical bills. If someone sues you, liability insurance protects your assets. It is a cost, yes, but it is a necessary cost. It protects you from catastrophic loss. It protects the fortune you have worked so hard to build. Do not skip this. Do not be penny-wise and pound-foolish. Review your insurance policies regularly. Make sure you have adequate coverage. This is a fundamental layer of protection. Third, stay informed. The world changes constantly. Markets shift. Economic trends emerge. Political landscapes evolve. New technologies disrupt old industries. You must continuously monitor these changes. Read financial news. Listen to reputable economic analyses. Understand what is happening in the world. This is not about fear. This is about knowledge. This is about foresight. This is about being able to adapt your strategy before disaster strikes. An informed mind is a powerful defense. An uninformed mind is an easy target. Your knowledge is your sword. Use it to cut through the noise and understand the true state of affairs. Fourth, review your assets regularly. Set a schedule, quarterly, annually. Do not just build and forget. Periodically assess your entire asset portfolio. Are your assets performing as expected? Are they still aligned with your goals? Do you need to rebalance your investments? Perhaps one asset class has grown too large, and you need to sell some to reinvest in others, maintaining your diversification. Perhaps a new opportunity has arisen. Perhaps a risk has increased. This is a continuous process. It is not a one-time event. It is active management. It is vigilance. It is how you ensure your fortune remains robust and resilient over time. This is the ongoing work of the asset builder. Growth without protection is folly. Build with courage. Defend with unwavering vigilance. Chapter 9. The Perpetual Machine. Sustaining growth, leaving a legacy. Most people chase quick wins. They seek the immediate reward. They build something, then they stop. They believe wealth is a destination, a finish line to cross. They think, I've made my money, now I can stop. This is a fatal error. It is a mindset of scarcity, not abundance. It leads to stagnation. It invites decay. You are different. You understand that building assets is not a one-time event. It is a continuous process. It is a journey without a final stop. Your assets are not just money in a bank. They are living systems. They require your care, your attention, your constant input. Without this, even the strongest machine will rust. Even the tallest building will crumble. The weak mindset sees an asset as something you acquire and then forget. It is a trophy to display. It is a source of immediate pleasure. This leads to complacency. It brings vulnerability. When the market shifts, when new challenges arise, those with this mindset are unprepared. They lose what they gained. Their short-term focus blinds them to long-term risks. Your strong mindset sees your assets as a perpetual engine. You are the engineer. You are the builder. You will grow them. You will adapt them. You will ensure they serve beyond your lifetime. This is not about greed. It is about stewardship. It is about creating lasting value. It is about understanding that true freedom comes from a system that feeds itself, a machine that pays forever. You are building not just for yourself, but for the future. You are creating a legacy. This demands foresight. It demands resilience. It demands an unyielding commitment to continuous improvement. The problem for most is short-term thinking. They want the instant gratification. They see a small profit and they take it all. They consume everything. They fail to understand the power of reinvestment. They fail to see that a small seed, replanted, can become a forest. They neglect the impact of their wealth beyond themselves. They build a small empire, then they let it fall apart because they stopped tending to it. This is the path of the short-sighted. It is the path of eventual loss. You must reject this path. You must embrace the long game. Your assets are like a garden. You plant seeds. You water them. You tend the soil. You harvest the fruits. But you do not eat all the seeds. You save some. You replant them. You expand your garden. This is how it grows. This is how it becomes a perpetual machine. It is a cycle of growth, harvest, and reinvestment. It is a cycle that never ends, as long as you maintain your discipline and your vision. The action plan for you is clear. It is about making your wealth work harder, smarter, and longer. First, you must reinvest profits. This is non-negotiable. When your assets generate income, a portion of that income must go back into acquiring more assets. This is the compounding effect. It is the eighth wonder of the world. Most people take their profits and spend them. They buy luxuries. They indulge in fleeting pleasures. They drain their engine of its fuel. You will not do this. You will use your asset income to acquire more assets. You will make your money work harder for you. You will buy another stock. You will invest in another digital product. You will save for another down payment. Each dollar earned from your assets is a new soldier to deploy. It is not a prize to be spent. It is a tool for further expansion. This discipline multiplies your wealth over time. It makes your machine stronger, faster, more productive. Second, you must commit to continuous learning. The world changes, markets shift, new technologies emerge. Most people stop learning after formal schooling. They rely on old knowledge. They become obsolete. They watch their assets diminish because they failed to adapt. You cannot afford this complacency. Your mind is your ultimate asset. It must be constantly upgraded. Read books. Take courses. Seek out mentors. Stay informed about market conditions, economic trends, and new opportunities. This is not optional. It is essential maintenance for your wealth-building machine. Learning is not a cost. It is an investment. It protects your existing assets. It reveals new avenues for growth. It sharpens your strategic edge. Third, you must consider mentorship and contribution. As you build your assets, you will gain knowledge. You will gain experience. Most people hoard this knowledge. They see it as a secret weapon. They fail to understand that teaching others strengthens your own understanding. Sharing your wisdom is not a loss. It is a gain. It reinforces your own principles. It clarifies your own strategies. It also builds a network of capable individuals around you. It creates goodwill. It plants seeds of future collaboration. Your journey is not just about personal gain. It is about elevating those around you. It is about leaving a positive mark. This contribution is a part of your legacy. It is a way to ensure your efforts resonate beyond your own financial statements. It is a form of giving back that ultimately enriches your own life and purpose. Fourth, you must plan for the future. This means understanding basic estate planning. Most people avoid thinking about this. They believe it is for the very old. They believe it is too complicated. This is a mistake. Your assets are not just for your lifetime. They are a force that can continue to serve your vision, your family, or your chosen causes long after you are gone. This is about ensuring your hard work, your discipline, your accumulated wealth continues to serve a purpose. It is about transferring your values, not just your money. It is about leaving a clear path for those who follow. It is about making sure your machine keeps paying, not just for you, but for generations to come. This is the ultimate act of foresight. It is the ultimate expression of your long-term vision. Your legacy is not what you earn, but what you build that outlives you. Build a machine that pays forever. Chapter 10. The Call to Arms. Your life, your design. You have absorbed these truths. You have understood the principles. But knowledge alone is not enough. Most people stop here. They listen. They nod. They feel motivated for a moment. Then they revert to old habits. They fall back into the comfort of complacency. They return to the paycheck prison. They surrender to the lie of job security. This is the greatest danger. This is where most fail. They mistake understanding for action. They mistake intention for execution. The weak mindset says, "I tried, but it is hard. Maybe I am not cut out for this." It is the voice of surrender. It is the voice of comfort. It seeks the easy path. It seeks an excuse. It blames circumstances. It blames others. It blames itself, then gives up. This mindset ensures you remain a slave to time and money. It guarantees you will never design your own life. It ensures you remain a pawn in someone else's game. Your strong mindset declares, "This is my chosen path. I am an asset builder. I will not yield." This is not a fleeting thought. It is a core identity. It is a declaration of war against mediocrity. It is a commitment to sovereignty. You understand that challenges are inevitable. Setbacks will come. Doubts will arise. But you will not break. You will not surrender. You will adapt. You will persist. You will overcome. This is the mindset of the victor. This is the mindset of the master. You are the architect of your destiny. You are the builder of your freedom. The problem for most is the temptation to revert. After initial success, the comfort sets in. The vigilance wanes. They forget the brutal diagnosis of the paycheck prison. They fail to internalize the asset-building mindset as a core identity. It remains a temporary project, not a way of life. This is where the battle is won or lost. It is not in the grand strategies, but in the daily, unyielding commitment. You must harden your resolve. You must make this mindset your bedrock. It is not just about money. It is about your freedom. It is about your purpose. It is about living a life designed by you, not dictated by others. This is your call to arms. This is your final directive. First, reiterate core principles. Go back through these chapters. Reread them. Re-listen to them. Internalize the fundamental shift from trading hours to owning value. Recommit to the discipline of saving and strategic allocation. Remember the power of starting small, building real. Master the leverage machine. making your effort multiply. Cultivate your skill asset, investing in yourself relentlessly. Forge digital assets that work while you do not. Anchor your wealth with tangible real estate. Shield your assets, future-proofing your fortune, and commit to the perpetual machine, sustaining growth, leaving a legacy. These are not suggestions. They are commands. They are the blueprint for your liberation. Second, embrace daily discipline. Grand plans are useless without consistent, small actions. It is not about one massive effort. It is about 100 small, consistent efforts every single day. Automate your savings. Spend 1 hour learning a new skill. Invest 20 minutes researching a potential asset. Cut one unnecessary expense. These small actions, compounded over time, are the engine of your progress. Most people seek motivation. You will seek discipline. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. It is the fuel of your perpetual machine. Without it, your grand vision is merely a dream. Third, seek accountability. You are human. You will face temptations. You will have moments of weakness. Do not fight this battle alone. Find an accountability partner. Someone who understands your vision. Someone who will challenge you. Someone who will not let you falter. Or journal your progress. Write down your goals. Track your actions. Measure your results. Hold yourself to a higher standard. This external or internal pressure will keep you on course. It will prevent drift. It will ensure you remain true to your chosen path. Fourth, embrace the struggle. This journey will not be easy. There will be obstacles. There will be failures. Most people see struggle as a sign to quit. They interpret difficulty as a reason to retreat. You will not. You will see struggle as a forge. It is where you are tested. It is where you are strengthened. Every challenge is an opportunity to learn, to adapt, to grow. Every setback is a lesson. Every hardship builds resilience. The path to true freedom is paved with disciplined effort and unyielding perseverance. Welcome the difficulty. It makes you stronger. It makes your assets more secure. It makes your freedom more profound. Finally, act now. The time for contemplation is over. The time for excuses has passed. Your life is not a dress rehearsal. Your freedom is not an abstract concept. It is built brick by disciplined brick, starting today. Do not wait for the perfect moment. Do not wait for more capital. Do not wait for permission. The only permission you need is your own. Start with what you have. Start where you are. Make one decisive move towards asset building today. The choice is stark: servitude or sovereignty. Build your assets. Build your freedom. The time for excuses is over. Act now.